What's going on YouTube? It's Kai. I took about 3 months clean from social media, didn't use Instagram, didn't post any YouTube videos, not only from creating content, but consuming content as well. And I feel like what I gotten out of it, especially from the consumer point of view, it's pretty much changed my life completely. I feel like, we get stuck in this constant loop of just, going on our phones and opening up Instagram and kind of seeing a highlight reel of what everybody else is doing and not really focusing, on really what matters in our own lives. A mental break from all the bullshit, the flashing colors, the dopamine, everything we're over consuming. You need to take that break. For me, I've just been getting after it. You guys know what I do. If you don't, I'm a professional bodybuilder. I'm in the gym 6 out of 7 days in a week. If I'm not in the gym, I'm getting my cardio in like I am now. And it's, the vision is much clearer without any distractions in my life. And, I noticed that, getting up in the morning, first thing you want to do is check your phone and go on Instagram or TikTok. And to be honest with you, I never really messed with TikTok. It just wasn't, my vibe. But, I can imagine how many hours a day you're just spending on your phone, just wasting time on shit that really doesn't even matter. And, I kind of got out of the habit of doing it and, started waking up in the morning ready to go, get right out of bed instead of just kind of laying there on your phone. And things have changed for me. Things have changed big time. The fire has come back, the mental clarity is there. I'm just overall mentally tough. I feel like I could, take on a little bit more on my day-to-day tasks and just overall feeling healthier, mentally, physically, stronger in the gym. It's all about the grind, fellas. My job is to be in the gym. My job is to perfect the physique, not only for me and not only to capture being the best in the world, but to inspire others. And so I think if you feel like you have some sort of problem getting distracted, with the goal that you're trying to accomplish, I'd recommend from doing this for 3 months to try it out. And, it doesn't have to be 90 days like me. You could start with a week. Give yourself 7 days to clear your mind, get that mental focus back on the grind and what you are here to do, and see how you feel. If it doesn't make too much of a difference after those 7 days, you're still kind of lagging in life, then maybe there's a bigger issue than just the social media, and we'll get to those video topics on another day, but you got to start somewhere. And I think you have to wake up to the reality as well that, these apps, they're programmed to keep you going. They're programmed to keep you scrolling and on and on and on. And before you know it, there's an hour of your day and you got anxiety and you're depressed because you have all this bullshit online where, I gotta be this, I have this much money, my physique needs to look like this. Well, fellas, it is a grind. And to get there, it's gonna take constant hard work. The biggest advice that I could give you guys is start in the gym, because if you're fat, if you're out of shape, if you can't walk a half a mile without huffing and puffing, then I think it's time to put yourself through that reality check. There's a reason why I'm making this video on cardio right now. There's a reason why I'm in the gym lifting heavy ass shit every single day. There's a reason. And my reason is because I'm trying to be the best in the world at something. And for those of you who don't know me, I bodybuild. I'm a natural competitor. And when it comes to the natural side of things, you know, there is no instant gratification. You know, there's no super supplement that I could take that's going to get me huge overnight. There might be in other federations, and you know, it's a topic for another day, but it's all a grind, and you need that consistency to get where you want to be. And I think social media is just one big instant gratification hole, and like chasing. You know, I ain't doing this shit for likes, man. I'm not doing it for likes. I'm doing it for the grind. And every day I'm in the gym, I'm going to work. All right. Every time I go through the doors at the gym, I'm going to work. Fellas, every day. As soon as I go through the door, no distractions. The phone is nowhere near. I know exactly what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. And it's the same thing every day. You know, I get a lot of people, you know, they come up to me for help, and they think that doing shit for 2 weeks is going to get them to the point I'm at. And, you know, I don't know who told you that lie, but this shit takes time. You know, I've been bodybuilding now for about 10 years. Now, I've been in the gym since I was 14, working hard since I was 14. And I think that's one thing to attribute to the natural bodybuilding side, is that it takes time, fellas. You're going to see competitors out there that are 40 years old and they look better than you. And you're 19, you're 22, you're 23, and they got better physiques at 40, and they're natural. So there's no excuse. I know you see all these jacked ass kids, you know, they might be taking the SARMs, taking the pro hormones, injecting whatever. That's instant gratification, fellas. Like I said, I'm getting off topic with this whole natural bodybuilding side, but that's just where I'm at. If you're watching this video right now and you said you were going to hit the gym today, you haven't hit the gym today, I suggest you hit the gym right now. Let this be the last video that you watch before you get your ass in the gym today, and get shit done and start from there. You know, I know everybody's busy. You might be grinding, working 2 jobs, but you got to fit it in for yourself. You got to make time. You know, if you want to level up, if you want to get a better physique, which most of you probably are coming onto my page, are probably wanting, you need to get in the gym. I mean, there's no excuse for that. So if you feel like social media is giving you false expectations of, you know, what you should accomplish in a certain amount of time, you know, I suggest you take that break like me. And there's 3 things that I could recommend for all you guys to do that would kind of, you know, help expedite the process of getting all of that clutter out of your system. At the very least, you should, 1, be turning off all your notifications for any social media app. You know, there's no reason why these apps should be controlling you to get back on when you're off. I mean, that's the whole thing, fellas. These apps, they want you on there longer. They want you to consume more content. You know, they don't want you to level up in your own life. So you have to be the one to take action to quit all that bullshit. So number 1, turn off all notifications. Number 2, limit your screen time. So if you're on iOS, you know, you got an iPhone, you can go in and actually set reminders to display a notification that if you're on your phone too long, it's time for a break. And, you know, I would set that to an hour a day. I mean, I try not to be on my phone more than an hour a day. You know, for some people that might be a lot. For some people that's like nothing. You don't want to spend more than an hour on your phone a day, fellas. I mean, there's no reason for it. Unless you got business on your phone, there's no reason why you should be just scrolling and scrolling for hours a day. So limit that screen time. And number 3, specifically for the fellas out there, I would recommend unfollowing any suggestive content on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook. You know, you want to be disciplined. You want to control your urges. You don't want to be, you know, on social media simping. And, you know, it's a discussion we'll get to in another video. But, you know, if you can control those urges and you can control that, you know, temptation and be more disciplined about, you know, the content that you're watching and consuming. I mean, it could be life-changing. I mean, it was for me. You know, I would try to kind of manipulate the content that would be, you know, popping up on these apps, you know, try to gear it towards fitness or finance or sports. But, you know, you'll see after a while, they're going to throw something in there. They're going to pop up a baddie, you know, they're going to put something in there that's going to kind of get your mind thinking. And, you know, you want to kind of separate yourself from all that and, you know, stay focused on the grind and control those urges. And you just want to be laser focused. You don't want to be distracted. And you know, I think it'll help, you know, mainly the guys out there, you know, mostly the guys be watching these videos. So, you know, I want to throw out a tip for the fellows, but that's just something that I would do if I were you. So if you get all these things in check, you know, you can kind of take back your life in a different way and just make sure that you're on the right path to succeed. You know, that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, is because I can't help everybody with my coaching. You know, I can't see everybody one-on-one. I can't coach everybody online, but what I can do for everybody completely free is just kind of give them a little bit of insight to my mind and, you know, how I got this far and how I plan on getting to the next level. You know, you guys see the sign in the back. If we in the gulag, we're all in it. You know, we're all trying to get out of that gulag. And if you feel like you're stuck, you know, you're fighting for your life in that gulag, you know, get back out on the playing field. You know, you got to win that gulag. And that's what we're trying to do, fellas. So if you haven't already, drop a like. You know, I ain't selling anybody shit here. So the way you can support the channel is by dropping a like, subscribe. We're so close to 600 subscribers. I could taste it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.